Welcome back to Pops and Pines. Let's play some more Europa Universalis First Toungoo. We're of course going for the First Toungoo Empire. We have to take all our culture groups' land by 1500, and this is not it. This is it. So there's a bunch of chin land up here that we still have to take, and there are these what is this? Kachin land, and then there are two provinces, I believe, down here. Yep, Thxbye and Marit in the Mon culture. Yeah, that's actually just 3 targets, I believe. It is just Tripura, Mongkong, and Ayutthaya, although I think this... Yeah, this is also Chin culture. So we do need a province from Assam, which I think technically we can do in the war against Tripura, because they're allied. The issue with the war against Tripura is the alliance to Orissa that we're waiting for to not happen. I noticed looking around between episodes that if we were to declare war on Ayutthaya right now, never mind that we don't have a claim or anything, but Ming would currently not join. Daviet would, our ally, which is bad, but this is something we should keep an eye on, because Ming is currently having issues with the rebels. They enacted a reform and have very low mandate right now, so they have +5 unrest everywhere. Almost +5. It's... well, it's +3.23. But still, they have unrest, they have issues, and if we get lucky, we find an opening where we don't have to deal with the Ming directly, and hopefully also not dive yet. Now, I'm a bit confused by the -17 here, attitude towards enemies, but because I believe attitude is... so attitudes towards enemies should be the attitudes towards me. And attitude is this, not the opinion. So I don't know how a 17 exists there. It should be 20. I don't know how that actually works. I'm gonna try... well, I want to try improving with the Davietans, but I also really want to start building a spy network on Ayutthaya so we can handle that. That said, we have missions we can take. We're not taking Restore the Pagan Kingdom at the moment because we're waiting for our well, former heir, future ruler, to become of age. So she can gain the 20 legitimacy. So we're not taking this one yet, but there is this one, Conquest of Lower Burma, where we took Pegu, and that gives us claim on just on the Rakhine area. Unfortunately, that does not help. I was hoping to get claims on down here, so we don't have to fabricate them, but that's not gonna happen. And then Invade Arakan gives us claims on the north. And this, yeah, this is not happening. So, what's this area called? North Tenasserim, yeah, it's not happening. That's the region. Maybe the area is called something else. Thxbye. Thxbye. Did I see Thxbye in the list somewhere? Kachin, Chinwin. No. No. So we're gonna have to fabricate on Ayutthaya. We also still have a royal marriage, which is very unfortunate. And what I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm gonna rival Ayutthaya once I find my button. Our alliance to them got broken anyway. We're gonna have to attack them in the future. We're kinda low on rivals, and this may lead to a change in opinion of Daviet towards Ayutthaya, which would be cool. We're currently improving with them, which we do not need. Instead, I think I'm going to go ahead and improve with you. Now, we're also looking, definitely looking to expand Tripura into Mongkong, and I think actually I should... let's come back from Ming for a second. Break our tributary relationship to Mongkong in January. So we can actually attack them, start fabricating on them and stuff. We take this mission? We did not. Any reason not to? No. We get the bonus set of trade level in Pegu. We're just going to do that. We could also complete this one here. We gain 20 years of more trade. That seems great. And it's just good for us. Although the trade stealing bonus doesn't do much. This one we're not going to do. This one we are at some point going to do, but we don't actually need those claims, I don't think. Did that. Gave us a bunch of claims up here, which we... so we didn't need to fabricate all these, actually. Still wish I had one on Manipur, but time is precious. So why are we waiting for the new year to break the territory arrangement here? It's because I want their manpower tribute tick before we break that arrangement. There, that was very, no, there we go. There's the tribute. Decent amount of tribute. So now I'm gonna go and talk to Mongkong and say, actually, you know what? Let's first go here. And do I want prestige or do I want money? 7 ducats or 5 prestige. Neither is a lot. Take the 5 prestige. Demand their artifacts. This increased liberty desire, but that's fine. We're gonna release them anyway. So demand your artifacts. Cannot demand additional tribute because of the liberty desire. No, that's fine. And then we're gonna go and say cancel tributary. And then we can also start spying on them. The question is whether I do that or go back to improving with Ming. I feel right now I'd rather spy. Is that correct? Maybe, yeah. Ming is back in okay shape right now. I'm not sure what went down here. They're still low on work source, low on manpower. They didn't... For some reason they don't have occupied and besieged provinces anymore, which is odd because they clearly have. This might change again. We're gonna keep an eye on this. But for now we're gonna go ahead and build spy network on these guys. As soon as my timer's up. Come on, there we go, build spy network. And I'd really like to have a diplomat free to just keep looking around for things. Do I want to marry Sheepaw? Probably not. Nah, go away, Sheepaw. You're drunk. We could start converting things, but I don't want to do this quite yet. Because conversion gives positive karma, and karma resets when our ruler becomes of age, I think. That's how that works. Because it's bound to the ruler, and we're currently sitting on the karma of our previous ruler, I believe. If that's true, then we're gonna be centered on karma again, and we can go positive a little bit once we actually start converting. So I want the conversions to finish when our heir is of age. Which I think is at 15 or is it 16? I never remember. One of the two. Also, this... No, we are suppressing, okay. I thought we weren't. Kinda need to suppress everything. Then again... No, they are Arakani separatists, so yeah. Let's put pressure everywhere. We're not doing well on that area, but... And I think we can at least soon milk our nobles again, right? From levies. 3,000 manpower in October. I think I'm gonna go up to full force limit here, even though we don't have any manpower, but there's gonna be some soon. And we do have some drill thing, whatever it's called. This thing up here, professionalism, that we could reuse if we wanted to. Now, one interesting thing actually is there is a mission here that is to move our capital to Pegu, which gives us base tax, base production, base manpower there, and stuff, but mostly that. And Pegu is a nice place. 12 development. We have 20 in our capital though, so it's actually not that nuts. Speaking of, there's a fort here. This is a farmlands fort. I'm not going to keep this. That's just money I don't want to spend. I think. Should look at spending that money on something else though, like an advisor. I mean, mill power is going to be important, but we still have a bunch of years. Don't care about any of you, not even the half price level 2 guy. Would like an unrest reduction guy here. Should definitely swap to the prestige one instead of the stab cost. Is that true? Do you want to stab up anytime soon? Probably not. Swap to you. It costs us 14 ducats, but that's fine. Then the question is whether we run any of these guys. I think I'm just going to grab land maintenance guy. Go. How much are we paying in land maintenance? We are currently paying army maintenance of 3.5 ducats. So 10% off of that is just 0.35 ducats, so we're not making all our money back, but some. And we get the extra monarch point, which is what we're doing in S4. Turn 50 could go for extra 10% force limit. which is tempting. We have money, right? I mean, not rich, but we have money. I'm gonna grab this guy, grab that extra force limit, which should put us to 16, I believe. 17 even. Now, I don't have the manpower for that, but we might just recruit some mercenaries to help out. We do have money. Manipuri separatists. I really don't like that idea. By the way, a bunch of cores came in. Let's wait for these cores to tick in here. And then have a look around at maybe increasing some autonomy in places. I'm gonna core this stuff, I'm pretty sure. The only state I can make, apparently. Alright, let's have a look at the unrest and then see whether we need to or want to. I think I'm just gonna be lavishly increasing autonomy. Where needed. Which is pretty much everywhere. It's fine. We're gonna give away some land to estates, I think. And then this shouldn't be as much of a problem anymore. So that unrest is handled. And up here, 21. Oh well, it is what it is. But now our suppression is much stronger because we're not wasting suppression down there. Let's keep on the zeros for a moment before we increase it so they can drop down to 0 again, and then we go and put some pressure on Mobier too, I think. And then let's have a look at giving land to our estates. Because Pegu is a place that really wants to be in, well, really, yeah, I mean, it does want to be in the hands of the merchants if we can. And the influence seems fine that they're getting. So this is just going to make us more money. Just free money. Who doesn't want free money? The other places, probably just for clergy, if that's something we want to do. Right? I don't think there's another merchant place that we necessarily need here. Except for something like Merauke or Chittagong. I think there's a set of trades on one of these. But that should not matter right now. You guys, monastics. It's gonna be a decent increase of money if I give like Dagi into them. The thing is, we don't need the unrest reduction there, and the influence is pretty high. Probably not gonna do that. This place though has a bunch of unrest, and it's like utterly autonomous. And it's not that much influence. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to the monastics. Bam. This place... let's not. Let's keep below 90% so we can take a 10% influence event and still not be damned. Damned stand ready. I'm gonna wait for this claim and then do another check around for... oh, look at these Dai-Vietan troops getting murdered by, I assume, the rebels, right? Kinda nice. I mean, Dai-Viet is our ally, but we want Dai-Viet to be not happy to join wars against us. Defensively. I'm really looking for an opening here that we can use to attack any of these people. If you would go to war, that would be a treat. Get attacked by, like, Bahmanis. Or VJ, if that's a thing, but Bahman is probably more likely. Let's grab our one claim on the Ayutthayans. Yeah, we need 2 provinces, but we can't claim Marit. So no need to do more here. Let's come... nope, not from you. Let's come home from Ayutthaya. And do some more checking around. So Ming are super happy to join, even though they're 500 ducks in debt. That doesn't really matter to them, apparently. And all these rebels... are we gonna see a Ming explosion? That would be so cool. I haven't seen an Ming explosion in forever. Seems unlikely, but it would be very nice. This is so super close. If we got the full -20 for attitude, this would be done. I don't know why it's 17. And then our last target is going to be... no, well, we have another target in these guys. Orissa, very likely to help. I don't think we can fight Orissa, right? We checked that. This one we can probably fight. We'll be fighting 2 of our own subjects. Well, 3 total. The one we attack and then 2 more. Shenhui and Chiba. But we have the truce there anyway, so that's gonna take a while. Nobility gains loyalty, which I like. Merchants lose loyalty, which I don't like, but it's probably okay. We lose army tradition yearly for 20 years. Oof. We lose the loyalty on the nobles, which I hate, but we gain professionalism? Oh, that's so much better. Are we? We are, right? We can raise additional levies here. Do we have provinces owned by the nobles? I don't think we do, right? No. So if I take away stuff from the nobles now, yeah, we're gonna lose manpower recovery speed, but that's all. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the manpower here, and then I'm gonna have them drop down even more. It's very low, but there's nothing else much we can do. And now I'm gonna put some extra pressure on Mobile here, and I think I'm gonna take off the pressure of these southern provinces. If they want to start raising, no, that's not it, some unrest, then that's okay. Wait, why are we? It must be the same state, and we're actually suppressing our tributary subject, which is odd. But hey, could you please just die, Ming? Or just be so unhappy that I can punch the Aethiopians? That would be very, very sweet. Things I was thinking about. Right, my girl, 14. Ming's interesting Shenhui. That's our last core. Thungde. This place, right? Where we still have tons of unrest and can't increase this, yeah. Probably gonna have rebels up there. Just gonna be what it is going to be. We're now collecting 1.12 ducats in Bengal. We need to rethink this. So the couple of reasons I didn't want to move my capital to Pegu for the quest. One is that it's gonna cost me admin, a bunch of admin. I don't want to spend that. The other is that that automatically also moves our trade capital. So collecting in here where we have tons of trade power is not gonna happen anymore. And then we would have to collect in the Bengal Delta. We do have an impressive amount of trade power here, considering the fact that we have a giant negative multiplier. It's actually not that giant. Oh, we still have the -66 on there, but we get bonuses from things. Arakanese trade. Whatever that is. Prestige stability. So we have 67 base. That's actually more than anybody else has, but there's a bunch of people in there. And while here we only have 31 base, we do get an extra 50 for this being an inland node. So we have more base trade power in here. There's more money in there though. It might be worth moving our capital if we had the extra admin, which I don't think we do. Here's my claim on Mongkong, at least my first one. Let's grab the highest development province that we actually care for this. No, we need one of these, right? And then we need the ones up top. Yeah, we need one of these to get through, and then we need Mongkong, Minsin, and okay. So I really don't need more claims there. So I probably shouldn't make them. Use my guys differently. Like for improving without rich countries, as we tend to do. There we go. Who are you? Mong Pai. Yeah, sure. Let's improve with them. Keep checking on these things. Ming, happy to accept. You have so many rebels, Ming. And I'm probably gonna kill these rebels now. It's 21,000 being east there. But that is pressure. Here nothing is happening. We're pretty low on time, which is why I keep on checking this frequently. Like, Shah declared war on Khmer. Does this do things? Just Khmer versus just Langshan. So that doesn't really do anything for or against me, right? Unless Langshan was defending somebody, but I don't think that was any of our issues. 90% on the Manipuri separatists? I don't want to fight you, but you're gonna happen. Thongdut. Just jungle. How many are you gonna be? Manipuri, 11k. I'm gonna move this army to Thongdut. And then go back on suppression. Because it's likely that they're gonna fire there. And then we get the defensive bonus. Which is obviously good. I'm not gonna suppress Movin right now, so we focus probably all the unrest on... Gonna assume we only have... Nope. Didn't work out at all. Not at all according to the plan. And now they're in the jungle province here. Would I take the river crossing? I would not. Fine, I'm gonna fight them at the -1. We have the better general, it should be fine. But this is gonna be costly, and I don't like costly, obviously. There we go. Costs us 2,600 men. And it's very expensive. Very expensive indeed. Now, really all we need to suppress is Mobier. Do we get the full -5 in Mobier if we do this? Friendly troops, yeah. So, no need to move our troops. Negative money, manpower. Let's... So we are ruling, but there's also going to be a pretender. Let's... 100 ducks is a lot right now. Local unrest in Chittagong, though I don't want it. We rule, finally. It's good. The heir to the throne is horrible again. What is it with horrible heirs in this area? You're gonna rise in Taungu. That's actually really good for us. Because we're gonna have the fort there to wait for. So that's fine. I'm gonna fulfill my Restore the Pagan thingy mission here, so we get prestige, not prestige, legitimacy back. Awesome admin. Yoink. And then we're gonna continue running down there. And we are well advised. I mean, maybe. I did let these guys spawn, so we can now crunch them as hard as we can. Military access from Limbo 1, at war with everybody. I mean, sure. What am I interested in? Is there a combat? +2. That's too expensive. How are we doing money-wise? We're making 4 ducats? How did that happen? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... no. Could grab a dead guy here, but... why, right? Spy network construction bonus does not seem worth anything. Yeah, please kill those rebels. Pretenders are strong, relatively. So that's why this is hurting me this much. We lost 4,600 guys. Wow, that manpower. Down the freaking drain. Now, go back home. And Orissa likes me, which I like. Yeah, let's do that. Not that Orissa's opinion is super important, I think, for whether or not they're joining the alliance, the defense. What do you want to keep on checking? Ming, no. Still didn't really deal with their rebels. Still getting crunched everywhere, but still happy to defend people. I've yet 2 reasons. 18. Can you do anything to make you like me more? Maybe opinion does matter? I thought it was just attitude, but maybe opinion has an influence. I mean, I can give them a gift, but that's probably really expensive. Offer military access. I will offer you military access. I think that gives you 10 more opinion, right? Yep. And I will have another look at Tripura. Orissa still super happy. Mongkong actually has rebels and is being eaten upon. Maybe I didn't need to give them up. Maybe they're just dying and then can eat somebody else's land. Probably not. Lose karma. I don't want to lose karma. I'm gonna write it off as a loss. Speaking of, how did our karma do? We're at minus 50 now. It's still not good, but it got halved at least. I think we're gonna go for these conversions. Does it say how much karma I get for converting this? I don't think so. What I'm gonna do is I am going to use the decision finally that we have, right? Enforce our heritage. It's gonna cause some unrest in the wrong religion provinces, but on the other hand, it is gonna help. And then I'm gonna turn on enforce. Because conversion is so expensive right now, this one probably wasn't worth it. We only saved 1 month, and we're paying for a full round of edict there. So it's probably a waste of money to turn on that edict. Tiny bit of unrest in Mobier and Chittagong. Let's project to Chittagong as well. So at least that doesn't happen. I'm gonna put one more of my guys to talk into outraged countries. And I'm gonna keep looking at defensive happiness. Look at all those rebels. Please continue crushing the Ming. I have 25 mandate now. It's not growing very fast because of devastation caused by these rebels. It's interesting how rebels then sort of spiral. They've declared a war on the Khmer. Well, Khmer already dead. You're just beating the corpse. Why are we losing this much money suddenly? I mean, the missionary is expensive. I guess. Fine. Fine. You have reasons to be this way. Gain Diploport. Gain a bunch of money. Bonus trade efficiency for 10 years. It's not gonna make up 445 ducats, I don't think. Right? We already have 37% trade efficiency, and that makes us 4 ducats. So, like, back of the envelope math, we get 0.3 ducats a month from grabbing this. So that's 3 in 3 months, so that's 12, no, it's 1 in 3 months, that's 4 a year. For 10 years, that's 40 ducats. This might be off by quite a margin, but it's probably not 145 ducats. We also get that Diplo power though. I think I'm gonna grab that because I do want to do things with Diplo power. I think I want to accept Mon culture, for example. Would also be interested in accepting Chin culture, but apparently we don't have that much Chin land after all. I thought we had more. I mean, there's still a lot to take. It's probably just very small provinces being the issue. Gain more Diplo power or gain mercantilism. I don't need Ariethia to like me, so it's just Diplo power with mercantilism. It's a good deal for mercantilism. But then again, I don't think we care. It's very little money in the short run. In the long run, it would be nice. If we were playing a long campaign, I'd definitely take the mercantilism there. But we're not, so I'm not. Do another check. Daviet is not joining this war now. But Ming is... I don't think I can fight Ming. Can I fight Ming? I mean, listen. 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 Ming has minus plus 23% shock and fire damage received. Ming has slightly more morale than we do. That's not great. No professionalism, same tradition, so very similar combat stats there. Sure, they have 41,000 troops, but no manpower. Not that we have manpower. So my thinking here is, I might be wrong, but my thinking is that we can attack Ayutthaya. We just want these 2 provinces, right? We go in take the land, beat up Ayutthaya twice or so, and before the Ming troops arrive, we piece out Ayutthaya for just those provinces. They have 10,000 troops, we can just crunch them. And the Ming should be busy with all their rebels. Now that often does not stop the AI from focusing all their efforts on me, but there's a chance, right? So you're saying there's a chance. Let's do that next episode though, because we're at 30 minutes. But I think next episode I'm going to declare one Ayutthaya and the Ming, because why not? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything to say, do it down there in that comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.